White person looking at this screen, what have black people done to you? You to make you hate them so bad that you gon' do something to their food coming out the kitchen. A black family just coming in minding their own business. Just minding their own business, probably having a good time, probably just got paid. They just want to take the family out to eat. You don't want to go home, you don't want to cook, you don't want to do nothing. You just want to take the family, have a good time. What did they do to you? And I'm really trying to wrap my head around the logic of hate around black people, because black people, we didn't create the system that everybody's suffering from right now. We didn't create the credit. We didn't create the economy. We didn't enslave y'all. We didn't take y'all land. We didn't do nothing to you. But for some reason, y'all mess with us. And we can sit here and say, well, it's not all of them. Well, we don't know who to trust. We don't know who to talk to. We don't know who we can be cool with but each other. And the crazy thing is, we can't even be cool with each other. Blackout occurs in Gary, Indiana, and the first thing that you do is rob your own people with their generators. The first thing I gotta do is pick up a gun to protect me and my family in the blackout, because I can't trust my own people. Black people, we can't trust ourselves. We can't trust them. Where's the village? Hate to say it, but every black household is its own village. We can't trust nobody. They lynching us every other week, and I can't help but to think, whoever is doing it, what have black people done to you? And really, we live in a world where people don't ask themselves questions of why they do something or why they feel a certain way. You need to sit on somebody's couch and deeply dissect what has a black person done to you to make you hate them this bad.
Texas Roadhouse got the whole internet heated right now. And if even half of this is true, it's foul. Word going around is there's a group, White and Proud, supposedly 400,000 deep, with servers at Texas Roadhouse and Logan's saying they messing with black customers' food, spitting in it, licking fingers, touching the rolls, and a lady says she bit into a roll and found staples. Let's get into it.
If you black, don't eat at Texas Roadhouse, man. Don't go there, bruh. So I guess in Facebook, there's this group chat of these white supremacist people, and it's like 400,000 of them, bro. That's a lot of people. And I think majority of them are like servers. And they said if they got black customers, they gonna do stuff to your food. Our food? You can't even eat safe? They gonna lick it. It got so bad, Texas Roadhouse had to make a statement about it. Just because you made that statement don't mean I'm still going. Hell no. To mess with a person's food that's paying for it, even if they're not paying for it, to mess with someone's food is the highest level of disrespect. And those people in the group chat, they say they hate black people so much, but they're so obsessed. They're always thinking about ways to mess with them, ways to do this, ways to do that. I'm like, if I hate something, I'm not trying to think about something. It's really that they're obsessed. They want to be us so bad. I ain't gonna, if Texas Roadhouse don't say they got cameras everywhere in the kitchen, don't go.
Texas Roadhouse, come on down. You the next contestant on. Y'all finna fuck around and find out. Come on, sip a little tea with Auntie. Let's talk about ignorance, y'all. For it to have a group going around saying that, certain employees at certain Texas Roadhouses will be spitting in black people's food and making sure that their food doesn't come out the kitchen onto their table the way that it should come out the kitchen and come on the table. Why are we the most hated? We ain't did nothing, y'all. We ain't did shit. But now y'all want to play with our food, And then it's a Caucasian group on Facebook that's choosing to say that they want a food with our food at Texas Roadhouse. Keep in mind, the black dollar is powerful. And most black people can whip up what y'all got going on at Texas Roadhouse at the house. What we go up in there for is them damn rolls. We love them rolls and that cinnamon butter that goes on them. That's what we be going off up in there for. But we'll figure out how to make them rolls and that cinnamon butter at the house before we sit up there and let anybody attempt to play with anything that we have to consume, baby. You ought to know. In the African American community, I speak for all of us when I say We don't play about our damn food. We never have and we never will. That's why a lot of us kind of look like me, a little bit on the fluffy side, because we have never played about our food and we will never play behind our food, baby. So Texas Roadhouse gonna have to clean this up, and I mean really, really fast, because a lot of people gonna stay their ass at home and stay away from Texas Roadhouse. And again, when you take the black dollar out these restaurants and stores and everything else, they're highly affected. Yeah. But that means that our community needs to step on up, baby. Start making some food like Texas Roadhouse makes on days that people don't want to cook. You can shop black on. You can go get some of your own people food, and you ain't got to worry about having no extra saliva or extra things floating up in your food because they don't like you simply because you was born a different skin color than they was. Sad to say, but that's what it's coming to. More cooking at the house or shopping with your own people, because they around here trying to put extra fluids in your food. Thank y'all for sipping a little more tea with Auntie. Bye, y'all. It's sad. Yes, it's sad, but that's what's happening in 2026.
Texas Roadhouse, you have a major PR problem, and I am not sure what you can do at this point to fix it. Let's talk about the latest scandal that's taking place surrounding Texas Roadhouse. If you're not following the Black Death Society, please make sure to do so. This is a space in which pop culture money and real life meet. The popular restaurant chain is currently being flame broiled, pun intended, because it has come out that the employees of the restaurant across the country, I think this particular group had over 400,000 individuals in this private Facebook group, stated that they were actively tampering with the food of their Black customers. And baby, all HE double hockey sticks has broken out. Now, the restaurant has come out on their social media. They did lose their verified check mark on the Clock app, but here is a copy of their statement. Basically, as you see here, they're saying that the claims that were made in this private Facebook group were unfounded and that they are investigating these allegations. My question is, how can they rebound from this particular incident? Because in my mind, I'm already good off of Texas Roadhouse, which I hate to say because I absolutely love their rolls. But you know what? I want my food and I want it served without a little bit of extra yaya caca on the side. Plus, the whole thing with the beef industry is not settling right with me right now, because are we eating beef or horse? Who knows? So either way, your girl here is okay. But I want to hear from you. What do you think that Texas Roadhouse can do to turn around this whole situation and ensure that customers, all customers of all races, feel comfortable eating there? Sound off in the comments. If you found value in this post, please make sure to like as well as share. And don't forget to follow for more Desk Talk.
No more Texas Roadhouse, bitch. It's a wrap for them hoes. No shade. Y'all see that post where they were saying that, oh, it's like a group of over 400,000 or 100,000, something like that, 100,000, some shit. Servers, white servers, clear servers or whatever. And their mission is to spit into Black customers' food or fuck with their food and stuff. And then ironically, this morning, I seen a story about a Black family. They had went into a Texas Roadhouse and they bit into their motherfucking rolls or whatever. And it was like a bunch of staples in there. And bitch, what the fuck? What's going on, bitch? I only been to Texas Roadhouse one time, but bitch, y'all gonna be real fucking mad when we start eating Black. I don't understand why we keep on supporting these establishments anyway. They keep playing in our motherfucking face. This made me scared to want to eat anywhere anyway. I already be scared now because of how fast food is, bitch. I know the stories, bitch. I know the stories. I done watched tons of videos of how motherfuckers is dirty and grimy and they'll do shit to you just because. Like, the hatred is so loud. Like, damn, is it that fucking serious? Like, bro, like, what? I wish a motherfucker would, though. I wish I would catch a motherfucker in my food. But anyway, y'all, is y'all still eating at Texas Roadhouse? Because I'm not, bitch. Fuck them.
Y'all sticking y'all fingers and spitting in people's food so that little extra glaze on the rolls wasn't butter? See, I'm the type of person that like to do some investigating before I let my emotions take over and become outraged about something. So I did some digging. So the Facebook group does exist. A young lady by the name of Nancy Smith thought she was flexing by disclosing this information. It's crazy. Like, what type of person do you have to be to do something like this unprovoked? Like, nobody's bothering you. People are coming into your establishment to eat like anybody else, and This is what you do? In Texas Roadhouse, this is a horrible way to respond. He basically posted like an Instagram story. Like, where's your CEO?
And we are licking our fingers and touching your food. If it happens to be a Texas Roadhouse or a Logan's, those rolls are full of white saliva. Some of the cooks are in on this too. Think they are playing. They aren't. Believe me, this has been going on since y'all started this nonsense with Carmelo, the candy bar. Anthony crap. By the way, the group has over 400,000 members. Enjoy all yours food. This is allegedly, it's on the ledge of allegedly, of course. But a lot of people are talking about this. And what do you guys think?
So, after that Texas Roadhouse incident where that girl allegedly found staples in her bread and there's been some racism going on, allegedly, y'all say y'all don't want to eat at Texas Roadhouse no more. Now, some months back, some people allegedly threw food in the trash and served it from Wendy's. And then if you look on the news now, this guy was standing all over the food cleaning at Panda Express. So if you look at it right, all these fast foods are nasty. It is what it is. But y'all so stupid, once y'all hear about one incident, y'all say, well, oh, I'm not gonna eat there no more. What part you don't understand? All of them that way. It just finally coming out. But hey, y'all gonna still eat there anyway though. Cause you know why? Cause y'all skis are too goddamn lazy to cook.
To the black community and the black community only. We are not eating Texas Roadhouse anymore. I don't know if y'all done heard about that group chat of 400K racist white people talking about when black people come in Texas Roadhouse, how they are doing things to our food, how they are putting things in our food, how they are spitting in our food. And if that's the way they want to play it, show them what it feel like to withhold a black dollar. Put their ass out of motherfucking business. Because then a lady just found a stapler in her roll from Texas Roadhouse and it was all over the motherfucking news. These folks can't afford to lose no more motherfucking business. And then they have the audacity to be sitting up here talking about what they gonna do to black people food now. When I say I wouldn't spend another motherfucking dollar up in there if I was y'all. See me, I don't eat Texas Roadhouse. So it ain't shit to me to not eat there. But when I say the same way that we did the Chinese restaurants, the nail shops, the Targets, it needs to be a boycott in a motherfucking ban when it comes to Texas Roadhouse. Stop spending your black dollar with people that are going to treat you that way. Show them what it feels like to withhold the black dollar. It's a boycott. It's a motherfucking ban. Point blank, period.
Lock Texas Roadhouse down. Yeah, it's a 400K Facebook group called White and Proud. Okay, and they said, look, it was blind spots in Texas Roadhouse, right? And so when the black customers come in, look, they lick their finger and touch their food with it before they bring it out to them. Lock it down. Nah. Then they say, to top it off, they know we like the rolls. So they go ahead and spit in the rolls. You know how nasty you got to be to think about something nasty like that? Huh? Lock it down. Look, but when you start to really think about it, the workers, it'd be like 15 whites to one black waitress, right? Just think about it when you go up in there. They looking all pale. They be looking like they come from the raggediest part of the town sometimes. They don't be having upscale workers in the Texas Roadhouse. So when I started thinking about this thing, I said, you know what? That's on brand. That's on brand. And there ain't nothing but them in there. That is on brand. Just think about it. Look, their appearance. They look like they do that type of shit. In every Texas Roadhouse I've ever been in, they look like they could do that. But guess what? We turn a blind eye to it because why? We like Texas Roadhouse and we like them rolls. But lock it down. Lock it down. If you want to be putting spit up in the damn rolls, we're going to shut it down. We ain't going back up in there. If you want to lick your fingers every time our black asses walk in there, we're going to shut it down. Y'all lost your damn minds. And I don't think they're lying. It was 400,000 of them. Said the same damn thing. White and proud to be spitting in our food.
So how does it make everybody feel to find out that Texas Roadhouse has been exposed. Yes, you know, Texas Roadhouse, the same Texas Roadhouse that y'all cannot wait to get y'all little bitty income tax check every single year and go out to Texas Roadhouse and cash out on the biggest steak that they got in the restaurant. The same Texas Roadhouse that y'all cannot wait until y'all get y'all little paycheck every week or every other week to rush and take your partner to. Yes, the same exact Texas Roadhouse that when you meet somebody and take them on a date for the first time, you run to Texas Roadhouse to cash out on. Yes, that same Texas Roadhouse has recently been exposed because they don't like us, bro. They don't like us, man. There is footage floating around online right now of employees who works at Texas Roadhouse spitting in the food of African American customers. You know, I'm not even gonna act like that I'm surprised. They recently posted a video of someone working at Popeyes doing some diabolical stuff to the food, to customers' food before serving them. That employee was fired. But yet you got people at Texas Roadhouse, which is considered, I don't know if it's considered an upscale restaurant anymore because there's so many upscale restaurants now that's 5-star restaurants. But they saying at Texas Roadhouse that when you walk into Texas Roadhouse and you're African American, family, couple, or person, they set your ass close to the restrooms. Yes. And when I thought about that, man, I said, wait a minute. When I do go to restaurants like that, they like the restaurant could have almost no customers in there. They always find a way to set us close to the damn smelly ass restrooms to eat our meal. Texas Roadhouse, man, it's been a few years since I've been at Texas Roadhouse, but I heard some things about Texas Roadhouse over the years, aside to what was just put out there on the internet recently about that they don't really like serving us. The cooks, when they see that it's an African-American couple or family member, that they do stuff to the food. Like we done already heard the stories about if a cook is cooking your order. Say, for instance, you walk into a restaurant, Texas Roadhouse or something like that, and you order a T-bone steak, a porterhouse, prime rib, whatever. And if the cook is cooking the food because they're in a rush because they got so many food orders in front of them, that if they go to turn that steak over and they accidentally drop that steak on the floor, boom, they pick that steak up and put it right back on the fryer and keep on cooking that steak as if nothing happened. But this is the first time I heard that African American people are being treated poorly at these types of restaurants. They say first, if you go to these restaurants, you will see black people, like when you walk into restaurants like that, you don't seat yourself, obviously. And I don't know why that is, man. I feel like even though a lot of these restaurants be packed on certain days, like a Friday, Thursday payday for a lot of people, or a big special holiday, I do understand why they seat the customers. But on a regular day, it could be like a Monday or Tuesday. You can never walk into these type of restaurants and just seat yourself. It's like they always seat you. And now when I look back down, going down a rabbit hole, I'm thinking to myself like, damn, I've been to this restaurant many times in the past. Not recently, but I've been to this restaurant many times in the past. And I noticed that they always seat us. And one thing that crossed my mind recently, after seeing Texas Roadhouse get exposed for spitting in the food of African American people, is that when I walk in there and they seat us, man, they do seat the black people in a certain area, and they have the people of the opposite race sitting in another area. And for some reason, they always seat us by the restroom. Again, like I said earlier in this video, this shouldn't be no surprise to us, bro. Listen, they've been treating us like this since the beginning of time. Just like these nail shops. Y'all know those people never gonna eat at our restaurants. They never gonna support us. These other race hair salons, y'all quick to run to them, buying y'all bust down, y'all 20-inch, y'all 22-inch, and go spend their money with them. Them people is never, ever, ever gonna support y'all. You ain't gonna never see them sitting in your restaurant. You ain't gonna never, when the last time you seen an Asian person sitting inside of a black-owned restaurant? You not gonna see it. When the last time you seen an Asian person sitting inside of a black-owned hair salon? When the last time you seen an Asian person sitting inside of a black-owned person's establishment? They're not going to support. But we quick to go support these establishments to people who don't even like us. And then when the stuff hits the fan on the internet, one of these co-workers get upset because they get terminated or their hours get cut. But in most cases, they end up getting terminated or fired for some reason. They got footage that they recorded over the years. And then when they expose what goes on inside these restaurants, everybody mad all of a sudden. But y'all the one who quick to run in these places like this, man, and support these businesses. And then when you find out that the employees at Popeyes is farting in your food and serving it to customers, making them sick, everybody get mad. Y'all find out that these steakhouses is making your meal, and then you see a footage online or multiple videos online of them and spitting in your food. And a lot of people that this done happened to, they don't even know it happened. Next time you go to one of these upscale restaurants that they call it, and you eat your meal, and all of a sudden, a few minutes after you eat, your stomach start bubbling, you start feeling nauseated, all of a sudden you can't hold your food down anymore. Just know that you might have been one of the ones who got that from that steakhouse or from that restaurant. A lot of these restaurant owners, bro, they do not like us, man. They never have and they never will. Only thing they see when you walk in that door while you flexing your Jordans, your diamond chains, your mouth full of teeth and all that long hair and fake nails and stuff, only thing they see is them dollar signs that's potentially gonna come out of your pocket. They don't care about you, man. You don't know what's going on in that kitchen when you ordering your food. And I always tell our people the same thing, especially my kids. When you going through a drive-through restaurant and you ordering your food, don't talk crazy to those people. Don't talk crazy, because the woman that's taking your order, her man may actually be the cook that's preparing your food. Don't get to talking to those people crazy, talking about, oh, I can't hear your microphone. You need to speak up. Don't talk crazy to those people, because there's somebody right back there in that kitchen, right in your damn food, man. Y'all need to start cooking at home and stand up out these damn establishments that's not gonna support you. I guarantee you, Texas Roadhouse ain't never gonna support you. Y'all quick to pull up the Texas Roadhouse home, but Texas Roadhouse ain't never pull up to your home, man. Stay your ass up out these establishments, because they do not like us. They never have and they never will. So now Texas Roadhouse has gotten exposed all over the internet, guys. And it's not just a rumor. They actually are showing the footage, man. They're showing the footage of the employees spitting in the food, but they're only spitting in the food of African American customers. Now, how the hell does that fit, bro? You go to one of these restaurants to take your grandma out for a steak dinner, or you take your mom out for a steak dinner, or you take your wife out for a steak dinner, and you spend at least $140 to $200 on top of a tip just to find out that the people in the kitchen is all in your food, man. How does that make you feel, man? How does that make that shoe foot? It makes you just want to go to the store and buy your own damn steak and cook it and stay your ass up out these restaurants, because they do not like us. Texas Roadhouse is not the only place that's doing this, guys. The only difference between Texas Roadhouse and the other people that's doing it is Texas Roadhouse got exposed for doing it. Somebody inside the company got terminated, lost their job, or got dismissed. It's all the same. And they decided to go ahead and film the footage. I even seen one video footage where one guy says that since he been at the restaurant for 3 or 4 years, he said he records everything. He see the roaches, he see the mouse, he see the gnats that's landing inside the food, and they'll pick those gnats out, throw them in the trash, mix that food up, and they will serve it to those damn customers, man. But they only pick a certain group of people that they're gonna serve that stuff to, man. Listen, we need to stop, bro, and just do our own thing. Stop supporting these rich ass businesses and support your own business, which is your body, man. Support your body by doing your own thing at home. Cook on the grill, man. Yeah, people don't feel like cooking. People are tired, man, but do your thing. Stay up out these restaurants, bro. They do not like us. Y'all already see what's going on in Mississippi right now. All these different people that they find dangling and stuff, man. Listen, they don't like us. They never have. They never will. Nothing has change, guys.
So now I want to hear from y'all. You think this is real or you think it's cap? And either way, you still pulling up to Texas Roadhouse or you done for good? Be honest. Drop it in the comments and let's talk about it.